massive crowds marching in No Kings rallies through some of America's largest cities, like New York, Chicago, Boston, and Los Angeles, and also in deep red Republican areas, like Valley City, North Dakota, where Trump won by 35 points. In Morganton, North Carolina, where Trump won by 41 points, in Durant, Oklahoma, where Trump won by 58 points, and in Guntersville, Alabama, where Trump won by 72 points. Now, across the country, organizers estimate 7 million people turned out and said no kings in protest to the policies of the Trump administration. So the question now is, where does this go from here? Well, earlier tonight, the groups who organized those protests held a mobilization call to both celebrate this weekend's huge turnout and to game out how to grow the movement into something even bigger. Joining us now, fresh off tonight's organizing call, is Ezra Levin, co-founder and co-executive director of Indivisible, one of the leading organizers behind No Kings. What a weekend. I mean, this was bigger than the second No Kings protest, bigger than the first. It's growing. It's in more places. I know that my colleague and your friend and mine, Rachel Maddow, did an incredible job covering this all last night. But tonight you did something really important. You had this call with more than 130,000 people who RSVP'd. It's so powerful to do this. People need to know when they're excited what to do next. Tell us about the call and what you communicated to the people on it.
Look, Jen, I think this is the biggest movement call we've literally ever done. I think it's a sign of how much energy there is there and how much people weren't treating this as just a one-day protest. One-day protests are important, but they are a tactic that needs to fit into a strategy that helps us achieve our goal. And our goal is simple. We want to reduce harm, fracture the coalition that is pushing this authoritarian overreach, and regain some power so we can usher in an era of accountability and reform. But we don't do this by just doing one-day marches. Successful movements evolve and grow and mature and engage in new tactics. So a lot about what we talked about on this call today was, one, celebrating the win, because in an age of authoritarianism, celebration is an act of defiance. And two, talking about how we take this win, this historic, largest peaceful protest in American history, and build on it. Because as you said, we had 3 million people in April, we had 5 million in June, and we had 7 million people on Saturday. The trajectory is up. It is growing, but growth isn't enough. We've got to then apply that power in a way that successfully pushes back against the regime.